Jack, what are we going to do for this episode of Pot of the Dead?
I'd hope that you wouldn't do that yet, so that I'd hope that we could talk more before the ep started. But now we're here, right?
No, we can go. You know what we do? Use this as like a little cold.
What's up, Potters?
Is that how we're gonna fucking start? Surely not. Okay, for context, I'm going to talk assuming that Jack included that first bit. There was maybe 5 seconds, and then Jack just started talking again. Just did the intro.
I'm not gonna cut it at the very end there. I'm gonna cut it way before that.
Okay, well, we had a bit.
Either way, it's still funny.
Yeah, there was like...
We then didn't talk about it.
We didn't... There's no communication at all. I was like... I thought you were being a little more serious, and then Jack was like, how the fuck, LMAO, you're stupid. And then he started.
What's up, Potters? I think just, like, it's not like we do something and the podcast starts, but it just being like a single stream of consciousness, starting from, like, us sitting down, and then we get up and the podcast is over, I think is really funny.
I do like that, yeah.
I just think conceptually that we are not trying to present for a podcast really at all. We're just sitting down with cameras and we're vibing.
I think that's how a lot of
that's how podcasts work.
It's not how all podcasts work. It's how like the stereotypical white boy podcast works.
Which there are a lot of now.
There are a lot of. There were a lot of when we started doing the podcast too.
Yeah. What's really funny is that so I watched it in high school where like in like the marching band, like 4 podcasts started at the same time because people were just like, somebody got the idea to start a podcast and it worked and like they wanted to do it. And then other people were like, that sounds cool. And
that sounds fun.
I think it's funny that I feel like that's happened in like the streamer space too, where like, I don't know who did it first, but now it feels like everybody's got a podcast.
Oh yeah, if you're a streamer group, you have a podcast for it.
Yeah, and I think that's super funny. I don't know who did it first. I just know that it happened, and now everyone has one. And I think it's funny that at all levels, one person does it, and then it looks like fun, and then everybody does it because it's not that hard.
Yeah, because like podcasts are easy as shit.
Really easy, especially with a lot of people. They make a fuckload of money off podcasts.
Yeah,
especially like Patreon people, dude. God damn.
Oh my god, it's crazy.
The Pot of the Dead Patreon still exists.
Does it?
Yeah, because I like sat down one day. I was like, okay, I want to make the Spotify, so we can get all the episodes up on Spotify, and then I want to get a Patreon. Like I want to have like $1 tier, and we just do something, right? Like I don't give a shit what it really is. Like I want it to be something that's something, but like honestly, if we can provide somewhat entertaining content for $1 a month, good deal.
Yeah,
I don't feel bad about taking $1 a month from people if we are then giving them more stuff.
Yeah,
it's fine.
I agree.
So
Pot of the Dead Patreon rework coming soon.
I want to see if I go onto Patreon if I look up Pot of the Dead.
Because I can't just say Pot of the Dead Patreon coming soon. It's already there. We have it.
You can find. Why did I just look it up on my like personal like apps? Patreon. Surely there's an app. Yeah. I've never actually seen the Patreon thing. Why is the Patreon logo that? Obviously it's a P, but why?
I don't know. Because Patreon is stupid and sucks, that's why.
Continue with Google.
Yeah,
Welcome back to Patreon.
Patreon as a company seems kind of sometimes.
Are they
A little bit, yeah. I've seen a lot of people just kind of like... anything with like money shit, you kind of can't just have like big policy changes that just kind of happen, and they do that a decent bit. At least from what I've gathered. So I follow a shit ton of artists, and so when something like that happens, it gets complained about immediately a lot.
Sick. No. Oh no, hold on. I don't know if find creators. Okay, Pod of the Dead. Okay, so we don't have a profile picture either. I didn't do anything. The
nice.
Bible podcast.
The Bible
Creating
podcast?
a podcast of daily audio from the Bible.
That's funny.
They've posted once.
That's pretty sick.
In 2018, it's Samuel. It's that one guy. It's the Samuel the Plouffe. It's him.
Oh my god.
He's the Bible podcast.
Oh my god.
Pot of the Dead.
Pot of the Dead. Speaking of the Bible, there was I don't know if you saw this full interaction. There was this guy in my server named Icy.
I saw. I looked today, and I saw that there was something about Christians and giving a bad name.
Yeah, so this guy rolls up. He's named Icy. He's just talking normally, and then he asks. He ran. I don't remember exactly what the interaction was, but he asked if I was gay, and I said yes, and he was just like, "Dang," and I was just like, "Okay." And then when I changed the server icon to like the trans sky logo, it was like, "Oh, are you trans?" And I went, "Yeah." And he just went, "Damn." And then he said something to the effect of like, "Hey, you do you, man, but that's not my style."
What does that mean?
I don't know. And I was just like, "Oh, okay."
So you're not
he was
trans. Cool.
So he was talking a little bit, and he was just being goofy, and like me and Ox were interacting with him and laughing at him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, "Okay, your time's up. I'm banning you. I don't want you here."
Yeah.
And then Ox and Ollie were both like, "Hey, why'd you ban that guy?"
We talked about this yesterday.
What?
We talked about this yesterday.
This happened this morning.
I know. I'm saying we talked about. I mean this. I mean, we talked about the idea of if you don't like them, you can just send them away, and that's okay.
Yeah. I was very confused for a second because I was like, we didn't talk about this
idiot.
yesterday.
You idiot. This happened 3 weeks ago. This is old news. What are you talking about?
No, I was just like I wanted to mention that because I was like, I didn't think I was unjustified in banning the guy who, when I said I was trans, immediately went, "Damn." But they both seemed to think so, and I didn't really interact with them past that, and I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't being dumb.
No, well, also, other conversations that we had over the weekend I don't really want to talk about right now,
That's fair. That's fair.
Listen, I'm fully on board with if you don't like someone and they're in the space that literally has your logo on it, you can do what you want.
Yeah, because I don't want someone in my community who is like that.
And any person who's like, well, you're taking away their freedom of speech, ban them too. You misunderstand freedom of speech. That's not how that works.
Yeah, it's I wanted to mention that because also the guy was. It was just a funny little interaction.
Yeah.
I was being a little goofball.
Why'd you ban it? He just said that's not my style. Damn.
Yeah, because they were both like, yeah, but the guy said like you do you, and like he was funny, and I was just like, whatever.
Yeah. So no, you're good though.
Yeah. See, I thought so, and I at no point was like, maybe I was wrong. Let me unban him.
Let me rethink this one.
Let me think this over. But I did have a moment where I was like, did I overreact a little bit to that?
No, fuck him. He said, "Dang," when you said that you were gay, and then you said you were trans, and he said, "Damn." That's not my style. What does that mean?
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
I don't understand what "that's not my style" means.
I think it's just a nicer way of saying I don't like your kind.
Obviously, right? But like, I don't think that he consciously thinks I don't like gay people, so I'm gonna say that when they come into my like perception. I think that he is like feels the need to tell gay people that he's not gay. I think That's the only thing that I can think of that you would consciously think about and then say that's not my
You
style.
know, I don't have a problem with them. I just wish they wouldn't shove it down our throats.
So funny.
I just wish that they wouldn't be teaching this stuff to our kids. They're trying to turn our kids trans, and they're trying to turn them gay. They're trying to turn them into sinners. That's what I'm against. I don't have a problem with them, but
It's so funny. It's so funny.
yeah, I'm getting to the point in my political beliefs where I'm almost like, if you're not like vocally, outwardly supportive of that shit, I don't really, I don't like you. If you're like, I'm just trying to stay out of politics, man.
No. That's not political.
I mean, to be fair, it is political, but it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
And it also, like, political or not, if you're a cool person, you will outright just say, like, hey, I support trans people, I support gay people, whatever.
Yeah. And then
LGBTQ plus, you're good, you're cool. If you're not like vocal about that, then
especially if you go, that's not my style. It's just so weird. It's a weird response. No, dude, you don't get it. That's not my style.
Yeah, that's funny. I also there was someone during the stream. One person rolled up and was like, "Hey, I've been subscribed since like for like a while. I didn't watch for a couple months. I come back and you're trans now?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
And they're just like, "Well, I guess I got to change that."
Cool.
And I was just like, "All right."
Yeah, I'm just nah, dude. I'm very past just being chill about it. I will. They can go fuck themselves. Like they can go fuck themselves, and I will tell them that they can go fuck themselves.
See, that's where we're different. Is that for me? I just want to have like a good community. I'm not here to make like a big deal or like yell at people. At least on stream or in like the Discord, I'm not here to make like a scene out of shit. If someone's being a dickhead or like transphobe, then just ban them and do it quietly. Just get them out of here. Don't make a big deal out of it.
I'm not about quietly. I think that like I don't want to make a spectacle out of it. That's I think a little weird. And like if I do, I messed up, you know. But I think that being like, oh, you're okay, yeah, you can go fuck yourself, and then you ban them, and you're like, all right, eat shit, and then you move on, and then if it happens again, you do it again. Because I want them to feel bad about themselves. If you are like, damn, gotta change the fact that I'm subbed to the trans girl. Eat shit, feel bad about yourself.
See, I don't want to do that though, because I understand like that people who are watching me are probably children. I don't like someone who believes that stuff and who is in my community is probably just someone who's young and who is like they don't know any better, or they have like a bad home life and so they take it out on other people, which isn't an excuse for it. It doesn't make it good. But me going, hey, go fuck yourself, you're a piece of shit, isn't gonna do them any favors. I just don't want them in my community.
Yeah. I mean, I think either way they're out of the community. Either way you're telling them to leave.
Yeah, but I think I'm doing more harm than good if I'm saying like, hey, you're a piece of shit, you should go fuck yourself. That just like I think that's probably where we disagree on it, is that I don't think that just passively moving on helps the problem at all. I don't think it does. People will be like that anyways. Like I'm about shaming them. You should feel bad about it. I don't care. I don't care how old you are. Because regardless, they're saying that to you and they're probably saying it to other people. Right? Yeah,
I don't think that letting them just walk away from that, in the way that I think I think it's the wrong avenue. They can eat shit. They should feel bad about doing what they did. I don't care if it's like, oh, they just said that they don't like you because they're trans. They should feel bad about it. I don't care. I'm getting way too serious in the podcast right now. That I get frustrated.
Yeah, I get it from that perspective. I just don't I don't want to be the one to like I don't know like for me I'm very just focused on like I want my community to be like a safe area. If someone is being stupid, then I'm just gonna ban them.
Yeah. No one's arguing on the ban.
Yeah.
And we ain't arguing there.
Yeah.
But also, it's your space, and it's up to you what you do with it. Like, I'm following your lead.
I can't believe I had Kalam as a mod for so long.
Insane.
I look back on that and I'm just like,
It's crazy.
like, what the fuck was wrong with me?
It's crazy that any of them were mods. What was a mod?
Yeah.
You had the channel. Like, it's OGU. You had the channel. That's crazy. That's funny.
I don't get it.
You used to be fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm saying that like because we were like it's crazy that those guys were mods. I'm like it's crazy that you had the channel. That you said the things that you said the same way that they said the things that they say the things that they say. And it's like it's crazy that I think that you, while being that guy, had that platform. That makes sense?
I think.
It's fine. But if you were like it's crazy that Kalam was a mod. Like you like now Kalam is different. Kalam is way more aggressive about that shit. You're way closer to you were way closer to Wub than you ever were to Brendan.
Yeah.
But it's crazy that Wub was a mod. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy that you had the channel. It's crazy. And now we're better. And that's okay.
Yeah.
And it's cool now because we're good, but if we weren't, then it's not.
Yeah, I've come a long way.
Yeah, no, yeah. You especially, because I'm still a straight white guy. You're only one of those things. You used to be.
Which one am I? I'm
white.
neither of those. Oh,
you're
white.
a straight white guy.
Oh yeah.
We both were straight white guys. I'm still those three things. You are now one of those things, which is
okay.
white.
I got my wires crossed there because
Gotcha. No worries.
I was just thinking in terms of like straight guy, and I was like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? I forgot.
You're still one of those things, guy. You're still straight or a guy. You only get to change one. You got to pick right now. You need to pick today.
Well, shit, bro. Women are pretty fucking hot. I don't think I can give that up.
But if you're trans, you can still be straight if you're dating femboys. Because those are still boys, so you're still straight. If you're a trans woman.
I mean, I guess so. But I also don't really like femboys that much. Like, I'd rather just date, like, someone who identifies as femme.
But the problem is that actually either way, you're stuck with femboys. Because you're either straight and still a guy. No, hold on. You're not straight and you're still a guy. So you have to date men. Or you're not a guy and you are straight. So you have to date men. You lose.
Well, why would I be not straight and a guy?
Because you had to pick one.
Yeah, so I picked being straight. So I'm a...
Yes, but you aren't a guy. Because if you're picking one... Hold on. Yeah, I think I'm right. I'm confused.
I'm also confused.
Hold up. Let's take a second. Let's lay it all out. There's two options. You right? I feel like I'm right.
I think you are, but
I swear to God I'm right.
I think you're right, but my wires are crossed right now.
Your wires are so crossed. I think you're fucked. Because I think I started talking and I got way too serious for way too long. And I think that you got uncomfortable and that fucked you up. I think that's what's happening. I think that you started getting confused.
What was my first thought at that? Just, God, I really am a woman. That's bad, bro. I can't
Yeah.
be saying shit like that.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny.
That's funny. But yeah, if you are individually either straight and a woman or gay and a man, either way you're dating men.
Well, that's a problem.
Yeah.
That's no good. You are right.
Thank God. I was like, I swear to God, I've not lost it, dude. I know what I'm talking about.
What's happening to me?
I don't know.
I feel I've entered like a weird headspace
Yeah.
now.
I think you went into fight or flight because I was making you uncomfortable. You were like, "Wait, I'm on screen with this guy, and he's saying these things, and we're kind of together, so I'm gonna be viewing the sound now." And then you just got into yourself about it a whole lot, and now you're gone.
What you're saying might be true on a subconscious level. I'm gonna be honest. Whenever we record the podcast, I do not have conscious thoughts.
I usually don't either. I'm just kind of talking.
There's nothing. That might have made me uncomfortable. I don't know if it did.
That might have made me uncomfortable. I don't know.
I didn't feel uncomfortable when it happened, but now I'm all frazzled.
I hit you with a flashbang, bro, and then you came back. You dissipated into the flashbang, came back, and I was like, "So if you're straight and a man," and you're just like, "What? What?" The ringing is still playing as you're like coming back into vision, and you got no idea what's going on. My guy needs battle hardened. Not guy. Girl.
That's me.
I hate that there are so many like male-centered terms that I think get used like as like total.
They get used as like a blanket or gender neutral, but they're still like
yeah.
mask terms.
And the problem is that every one of those has like a feminine like alternative, but they're all stupid. Who the fuck is gonna say gal? That's yeah. I can't.
I say gal sometimes.
That's cringe, and you should eat shit. Minus 1 point.
What do you mean? Don't -1 me for that because I refer to myself as gal occasionally. Fuck you,
Minus 1.
piece of shit.
Minus 2.
What can I do?
I'm down here now. Four.
I'm gonna kill myself. You pushed me over the edge, Jack. You've given me 4 reasons why. In my suicide note, I'm just gonna put -1, -1, -1, -1 at Jack. I'm gonna put the little at symbol in, and that's gonna be my suicide note.
That'd be really funny. That'd be really funny.
Dude, I've thought about it before. I've thought like if I ever kill myself, when I write my suicide note out, I'm just gonna make it some like gibberish.
That'd be really funny.
I'm gonna kill myself, and they're gonna find the note, and it's gonna be like a fucking shopping list or something.
It's just like we need lettuce.
Need lettuce, tomatoes, some bacon. We're making BLTs. 9mm ammunition.
Yeah.
Milk.
If I kill myself, I'm doing it at like a pool, like a public pool with a bunch of people there.
Well, like
or something like that.
Well, like BoJack view from halfway down.
No, I'm just gonna kill myself in public.
Ah.
I think that's really funny. I think it's really funny to kill yourself and like know that you're scarring everyone that you see on the way out, but you're doing it anyways. I think that's super funny.
I don't know if I agree with that being funny necessarily.
I think a lot of things are funny that you don't think are funny. Like telling people to kill themselves online.
You can't say that in my YouTube chat, bro. I wasn't kidding when I said that. Don't say that in my YouTube chat. Let's.
I
I'm over it in private. It's
I
whatever.
won't.
Don't say it in my
I got
chat.
it. I got it. I understand. It did think it was really funny though. You'd be like Jack, and then Ollie be like, bro.
As a one time, pretty funny.
Yeah, that's cool.
If you say it again, I will be mad at you.
Yeah, I won't
but
anymore. We're cool.
on the one time, got a good laugh. Dude, the start of the stream today was fucking crazy.
What happened?
So you know that emote that we were fucking around with last night? The one where the fucking Roblox characters are just like fucking going crazy and shaking their ass.
Oh yeah.
That emote. I opened the stream and me and Ox were doing that and dancing like that. And I was just like fucking around and making jokes. First 15 minutes of the stream, I made $40 doing that. Just from people donating, being like, God damn.
What if you did that more? That's crazy.
I know, it was so funny. People just kept donating shit.
Well, I'm thinking here.
Or are you thinking about how I can turn this into like a Roblox porn career?
I'm thinking about how we can make this as profitable as possible. Because the more profitable it is, the funnier it is, I think. This gets more funny the more money you make.
Yeah, dude, I was showing some of the pictures from last night too. Some of the shit with like the people, the like guy doing the facial tracking stuff.
That was insane.
I showed the one from Flee the Facility. That one was pretty funny.
Crazy shit. It was insane. Okay.
I was just first 15 minutes of the stream, I was just losing it the whole time.
Okay, I have a question. That game,
Okay.
the game that we played last night with that guy.
The Avatar game?
How much is a private server?
I don't know.
Do you know if there are ones?
Probably.
Surely, right?
Are you saying that I fucking
My thought is that you get a private server and you stream yourself on that private server, just dancing and shit and doing all that, and then people buy access to the private server. And the whole stream is just you playing on the server and then doing the dances and then like being a trans woman. I think that that's really funny, and I think that it like you made $40 today.
That's also it's
Profit.
it is profit. I don't know if that's replicable profit though. I think it was like funny for the bit and people were like, "Oh my god." But it was just like a funny thing.
I also think it's really funny if in the future it's like, yeah, remember that time that Sky did a fucking
Yeah, it was happening. I was just like, is this what it's like to be a sex worker? Like, what's happening here?
Yeah, I was like, just like imagine, like, or like remember that time Sky was a sex worker on stream on Roblox for like an hour or two. That was crazy.
Or fucking, dude, I also because Ox was also there. We were both dancing, and I told him that since he was a part of it, I would buy him Discord Nitro. So now I gotta get Ox good Nitro.
Sick.
We're both winners.
I think that this can't hurt to try once.
Maybe. I don't know if I actually want to do that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's not my style, but you do you. All right. I send it for the profit, and you see what can happen. And then every time someone donates, you and your Roblox character do the dance, and it's like simulcast, so it's like equal size videos. It's a Roblox character doing it, and you doing it.
I am absolutely gonna learn how to do that emote in real life.
I think that's really funny.
I am 1,000,000% doing that.
You gotta do that, then you gotta get caked or some shit.
I gotta start working. You gotta start doing squats.
Start doing squats, bro. Start doing squats. Don't tell stream. Do not mention it. Do not stand up on stream. And then one day on stream, you just stand up and then you give a side profile. And then it's just... And everybody's like... Donations flooding. It was all worth it. Millions of live viewers.
I don't know about millions of live viewers.
Millions of live viewers. what's his name? Who's the Spanish streamer guy?
I don't know.
Who's like fucking massive?
I don't know.
I forget his fucking name.
I got no clue. Like, I know who you're talking about, but
Yeah, like biggest streamer in the world, dude.
Yeah.
Can't
No
remember.
clue.
He did the balloon thing.
Yeah.
He used to play that balloon game all the fucking time, bro. The balloon game is sick. Pot of the Dead.
Guys, we played Shaolin Shuffle.
We did do that.
We did play Shaolin. We can talk about that a little bit. We didn't play it super extensively, so this isn't like full like map review. Like here's what we got. We extensively went through Shaolin. We also tried the Ravy strike again, and we made it to the boss fight, and we died.
We didn't have it. It was on me. I died before the boss fight.
Yeah, it was around like 13 or 14 probably, and Jack went down after getting fully set up, so we had to wait another like 2 or 3 rounds.
Yep.
I think.
I was set up, but I was like, I want to pack a bunch another gun or something. Can we take another round? And then you were like, yeah. And then we started, and then I died.
I gotta make sure. I'm not
I thought
risking
it. I thought that you were like, oh my god, I fucking forgot. Oh no.
No, I was preemptively covering up to make sure.
Okay.
So we're still good.
That's cool. I thought that you were like, oh no. We have to either like check the whole time or do it the whole thing again.
No, I have been very mindful of not, like I've just been holding the skirt down.
Dope.
I found my thigh highs.
Sorry, I just wanted to hold the belt.
I see.
This belt.
Yeah, we did the Ravy strike though almost, and then we died. Next time we play it, guaranteed win, 100%.
It's a lock.
It's what?
It's a lock.
Oh yeah, I thought you said it's a lie, and I was like, what are you talking about?
You're lying, and honestly, you always were. Everyone. I just dropped like the biggest leak of all time.
I've been macroing the whole time, and you've been orchestrating it all.
You've been macroing, but it isn't like a computer macro. I'm just a slave. You just lock me in a room, like my hands are chained down, just close enough to the mouse and keyboard, and that I can play the game. It's uncomfortable, but I can play it.
And you have to.
And I have to hit my quota every day. Ever since I've been unemployed, that's what it's all been about.
That's why he doesn't have a job. Yeah. And it also, it's perfect because now I can like complain about you not having a job, and instead of it being, oh god, Jack's in trouble, they just go, Lamau, he hasn't found work yet, that lazy fucker.
What? I lost the plot there. You got to the end, and I felt like I missed a step.
No, I'm just saying nobody suspects anything because they just think you're lazy, and then it makes me seem even better.
Got it.
That's all.
I understand.
You're fucked, and also people think higher of me now.
Got it. Okay, I understand. I see the situation.
Yeah.
It's all been played. This was all carefully choreographed.
No, the real scandal is that I've been macroing, and the devs knew about it, and they didn't do anything about it.
That'd be crazy.
That would be insane.
It'd be insane if anyone. I was trying to see if I could pull that a little closer there. You know what I mean? You get what I'm talking about? I was trying to see if I could say anyone weird and then have it be close enough, like hit the sweet spot of being close enough that it's really funny to me and you, but not close enough so that everybody knows. And then I decided that I couldn't get it close enough. I couldn't do it.
There's no way around that one.
Nah. No, there isn't.
I'm gonna move on now before I accidentally say something.
One day we're just gonna say it. That's what's great, is that I know that someday we're just gonna say it. Someday we will either be in enough of a different spot that we can, like far enough away from it that we can, or we can just stop giving a shit. and send it.
Yeah, today's not that day. We played Shaolin Shuffle.
We played Shaolin Shuffle.
It seemed fine to me.
It seems okay.
It seems like I like the vibes. I like the kind of like kung fu movie, like 80s cheesy,
Yeah.
kind of almost TMNT, kind of like mutant. There's a Rat King and shit.
Yeah. Ninja Turtle.
It's fun vibes. They got good music. They got a fucking punk rock bar. That's cool.
That's dope. Oh yeah, that's one. That one. Dude, I walked in. I just stood in there for a while.
Yeah, dude. When I played solo for a little bit, I was just like chilling in that room.
Just vibe.
It was fun.
I'm very sad that the zombies don't kill each other in the mosh pit.
Yeah, Infinite Warfare Zombies is very good about having like in-map music and just like vibes and fun shit.
Very good
like,
vibe.
Like it's a perfect game to load into and just roll up to a spot and just chill there and kill shit for a bit.
Because you like the way that it feels.
Because you just like the area. Like the fucking rave area in Rave in the Redwoods is so good for that. Like the music is just going. It's also the high round spot, which is sick.
My only issue is that the punk rock bar and the rave area, the trap is the same. It's the same trap.
Yeah.
You press a button, they all vibe out in front of the performer, and then they die. They don't kill each other. Nothing interesting happens. And
yeah, that to me feels like just like if I had to guess, like a time restraint, like they couldn't make like unique traps for every map.
Yeah, it's not a huge deal.
They clearly put more time into some of the other stuff, like the map has kung fu. You just learn kung fu.
All they wants to watch Spider-Verse or the boys.
I'm down. I'll watch Spider-Verse.
Sick.
Not the boys. Fuck the boys.
So is that a choice then that you're choosing that?
Well, yeah, Spider-Verse.
Cool. I was trying to see if I could wrap that back into, because you said fuck the boys. Like you'd see. No, I don't mean it in like a pedophile joke. There's no pedophile joke there. That wasn't there even a little bit.
I love just sitting here silently while you're just fucking spinning your wheels.
I'm just trying to get there.
You're just fucking.
I'm just trying to quietly get there as fast as I can.
You're just like revving up in the mud. You're like, come on, fucking go.
Come on, man.
I knew what you were talking about the whole time. I was just fucking enjoying the ride.
Fucker.
I think I just accidentally hit the mic. Ox, I'm sorry.
-5.
I hope that it showed on camera well. Me just like dropping.
I don't think it ever works as well because I think that the joke is funny from our angle. It is not funny head on.
Yeah, that's probably.
I don't give a shit, dude.
Yeah, it was still funny.
People, I'm sure. Shaolin Shuffle.
Shaolin Shuffle.
Yeah, the thing is that I know, like, I played it like 3 times. Was it 3 times? You played 3 times?
2 or 3. Yeah.
That's all I played.
Yeah.
It seems cool.
It seems like a fun map. It's less interesting to me than Spaceland and Rave.
Yeah, I think that we'll get into playing it more, and then I think we'll talk into it way more in depth.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is like
next.
This isn't like our full like episode on it. We just played it. We haven't gotten deep enough into it yet.
Yeah, we'll play it in the next episode. It'll be called "She's Shaolin Till I Shuffle" or something.
That's a great fucking title. I write that down in Discord. I want to remember that. That's really funny.
I remember "She's Shaolin Till I Shuffle."
I want to make sure that ends up as the title though.
Got you. She Shaolin till I shuffle. I like "She's Shaolin Till I Shuffle." or "She's Shaolin on me till I shuffle."
I'm gonna make the thumbnail just like that as a tweet with like 5,000 quote tweets and like 1 like, no regular retweets. That's gonna be the thumbnail for the pod episode.
Or yeah,
and then I'm gonna make it so that the person who tweeted it out is the Rat King.
It has 2 likes, which are just me and you, and then a billion retweets and a billion comments.
See, that's too much though. I don't want it to be like an absurd amount. You can go with like 1 million, maybe.
Listen, M's, B's, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't pull something. I was like, there's some joke there with like men and boys, but I couldn't figure it out. Are you trying to look towards the camera? What are you doing?
Fucking my brain scrambled eggs.
Are you sure you didn't decide that this was the app?
Guys, I secretly smoked a shit ton of marijuana.
Dude, and the app's titled Sky High. Like the movie. Oh my god.
No, we'll save that one for the actual Sky High episode.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. But like,
Don't go any. You looked like you were about to start fucking glucking on the mic.
no, I just had the mic all the way to my mouth.
Okay. I had to make sure you didn't get too frisky with
And I
it.
need you to know that I don't like ox. And then I did that on purpose.
I when you first said that, I was like trying to think of some like I thought you meant like more to it, or I thought
Okay.
I thought you meant something other than just fuck ox.
No.
And I was trying to look for like the deeper meaning in it or like a different interpretation.
No. Don't like him. Making mouth noises right on the mic so that he can hear it. I know he's upset.
That one was for you, baby girl.
I know he's upset.
Well, I don't think he's upset after mine. I think he's gonna be rolling up to my DMs like, "Hey, baby girl."
I think he was upset, and then you said, "That's for you, baby girl," and he was like,
100%. He's gonna like pause the episode right before I say that and go like, "You guys suck," and then 2 seconds later he's gonna scroll back down, reply, "Never mind."
and then he's just gonna send like the. Dude, I went and looked through my old Xbox account. I told you about it a little bit.
Yep.
I forgot what picture I was. Do you remember what picture you were on Xbox?
No fucking clue.
So
I remember what you were.
what was I?
I have like a mental image
Because
in my head, but
I know who it is because I saw it yesterday. You have 2 different accounts. I remember one of the pictures you have. I don't remember the other one.
what picture do I have?
One of them, because you got the Lego guy Sky and like Lego dude Sky.
Oh yeah,
One of them is
both
like
poorly aged.
One of them is like the not it's funny, but yeah. The like the orange and black background with like the skull.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
That's one of them is on one of your. That is on one of your accounts.
Okay. What was the other one?
I don't remember.
I thought you had
said
both
I
of them added and you
no,
looked at them.
Well, I did. I forgot what one was.
Oh.
I just forgot.
I have like a mental image of what.
Paint it for me.
See, now that I'm trying to think harder about it, there's nothing. I thought I remembered. I don't remember. I'm so sorry. I don't remember.
360 profile pictures.
It's like in my head. It's like an AI generated image of like all the fucking Xbox profiles.
That one was yours.
That one was mine. That one I remember. That makes sense.
Mine isn't on that screen. What a podcast.
What a podcast. No, because I did that because I moved my leg a little bit, and then I was like, oh, did I show anything? So I looked at the camera, moved my leg again, and it was fine.
Oh.
So I gave a thumbs up.
Sick. Okay, this is a tier list with a shitload of them. Mine
boy.
is in here.
Oh my god.
I might remember to put this one in the image dump, which we definitely do for real.
We have always had the image dump.
We've always had it since
Weren't
episode
you-
1. The tiers don't matter.
I know the tiers don't matter. I feel like I'm gonna be wrong now and feel dumb.
Oh, I don't think you're dumb, dude. It's been so fucking long.
It has been long.
I saw one of your profile pictures yesterday. I don't remember what it was.
I think you weren't you like the little thief looking guy?
Oh, my phone turned off. What?
Yeah.
What's the thief-looking guy?
Or the like the fucking the like is the guy in one of the lower tiers. I remember that being someone's profile picture. I don't know if it was
Which lower?
it's
Which one?
it's the fucking it's the guy with the beanie.
No.
Wasn't you?
No, I'm the
Okay.
I'm the fucking one above all looking motherfucker. That's me. I'm that guy.
That was your pro.
I'm that guy.
You showed me that and I don't remember it.
Yeah, I pulled it up and I was like, "Oh yeah, that was me." That was my reaction.
Huh.
I told you Magnemite wasn't there anymore.
Yeah.
I was sad about that. I think he might still be, but it's just a different name.
Yeah.
All the homies.
I remember someone from that like group that we had that. I might have been that might have been my other account. I might have had the beanie guy.
That actually might have been.
That's why I might be remembering it because I saw that and I was like, oh, that's someone's. Must be Jack's.
No.
Was
No.
not.
But yeah, like a
Dead
lot of
wrong.
these.
What a bad friend I am. I
Yeah.
don't remember your Xbox 360 profile picture. The last time I saw it, probably like 6 or 7 years ago.
Yeah. It felt good looking through the old menu.
Yeah.
Just the noises are so good. I love them.
Yeah, so in conclusion, Shaolin Shuffle's okay.
It's okay. That's
That's what we got so far. All of that connects back to it.
yes.
All of that was
I
was about
remember-
Shaolin.
I remember playing Shaolin Shuffle on my Xbox 360 on my old account. I remember. It was the first game that wasn't on those consoles.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it wasn't Black Ops 3 the last one? It was. Infinite Warfare was the first truly new gen
and Modern
game.
Warfare 2, the new one, is the last one on Xbox One. Did you see that?
I didn't see that. That's
That is we are now in all but confirmed.
Are we finally moving past the last console generation? Because I feel like it's been a long time now
I feel like it took him a
where we've been getting where it's like, okay, we got these new consoles out. This game's still an Xbox One though. It's on the new one and Xbox One.
How long did it take? So in comparison to last time, because Ghosts was the first on there last time,
Mhm.
right? So we had Ghosts, we had Advanced Warfare, and we had Black Ops 3 that were all on both consoles.
Yep.
Ooh.
Well, I'm also talking about like the broader gaming sphere though.
Obviously, but like I think about Call of Duty in that mindset first. But also, we're talking about it's finally moved over. Like I think that Call of Duty can kind of be a good.
I don't think it can because I remember they were like dragging their feet on it a little bit back then. Is what I think I
Were they?
remember.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember that being a thing. I remember people being like, "Why the fuck are they still making this for the 360?"
Yeah, no, because Black Ops 3 came out and we were like, I think it.
Yeah.
I think it might just be so much less about like the capabilities of the previous consoles and the fact that like me and Mac are still booting up the Xbox One.
Yeah, they're still making the games for the console because it's what everybody has.
Yeah, and so
Because there was all because with like COVID and shit, there was all the supply chain shit. Nobody could fucking get one of the new consoles, which is definitely part of the problem.
I feel like it's less about dragging their feet. Actually, yeah, so I guess they were slower this time because they had 4. Because
Yeah.
MW 2019 we had Series X on that, right? Or the new one, right? My brain dead?
I
I might be.
maybe I don't. Were the new consoles the new gen like how long has the new gen been out for? Because I think
I remember getting Cold War for both. I remember spending more money so that I could get it on an Xbox Series S, and then I did never get one, so it was a waste of money entirely. But I remember
Sick.
doing that. It's
I don't actually remember.
Hold up.
The new consoles also don't feel like they've been out for that long to me. But it's been like years at this point. They've been around.
The PS5.
It's like they came out like around COVID times, and that was fucking
The PS5 was released
21.
on November 12th, 2020.
2020 November 2020.
November 12th, 2020.
So that did come out after MW19.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, it came out like with the November like games,
Yeah.
because like November is like the big month.
Yeah.
October, November is the big months, because it's before
Yeah.
Christmas.
That's crazy to me.
So I mean, and they're no slower than they were last time.
Wait, no. Wait, fucking.
COVID started March 12th, 2020. That was when it kind of kicked off.
It's 2023.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's that year.
I'm losing it. What the?
We've been on what we're on right now for nearly 4 years.
Oh my god.
You came back Halloween 2019, which is when
Jesus.
I think, which is why I say that. Like, 'cause I think that we're right now on the same shit we've been on since then, right? Obviously, some vibes have changed, but we're with the same people in the same places.
From 2019? Fuck no.
December 2019, we were fucking playing gunfights with Ollie and Fish. We're still playing gunfights with Ollie and Fish. It is 4 years later. We're on the same shit.
I guess if you look at it in that regard, yeah.
Like, obviously, some, like, vibes have shifted. We're different people. But
Yeah, I guess the distinction in my head is like we're doing similar things, but like environments and like I feel like I've changed so much that like I can't say that I'm on the same shit. I guess it's also different for me because in the past like couple of months.
because look at you then and look at you now.
Yeah. I also back then like you and I both like we both fucking we both would have still been living with our parents back then.
Yeah. We were sophomores. Like,
when did I move in with you guys?
2 years ago. For 2 years. You moved in about now 2 years ago.
I just hit the mic again. I'm so sorry, Ox.
2 years.
Dude, the flow of time is like
That one fucks me up.
it's like falling apart in my brain. Dude, all the fucking time that I like was in my room at my parents' house like doesn't exist in my brain now. What the fuck? That's weird.
Yeah, in the past 4 years, your time has been split living with them and living with us.
Oh my god. It feels like I've been living with you guys for so much longer than that now.
It does feel like it's been happening for a very long time. And
It feels like it's been
2
a
years.
while, and it's been like just 2 years. Like I think
We're just over.
yeah, just over 2 years.
Because we signed our new lease and it came into effect 2 weeks ago. So again, this is about the time that you showed up, because me and Mac like moved in, and then like a few weeks later you were like, and then we were like, God damn it, get over here, come on, come on, and then you showed up, and it was cool.
Yeah. Honestly, it wasn't very cool when it first happened.
Yeah, no, it was a transition.
It was
difficult.
yeah.
There was a lot of problems that we had to get past.
Yeah. A lot of them were me.
Yeah,
I was the problem a lot.
we were the problem a lot too.
I think that we all just kind of sucked, and now we suck a lot less. We still suck, but
Yes.
less.
Yes. Dude, my parents had more flies than we do. We showed up and I was like, "Oh, there are flies on their trash can." It was like there's like 3 of them. Like I opened it up and like 3 of them flew up and like a 4th one showed up and I was like, "Daniel, I got flies, like a lot over here." And she's like, "Oh, how many?" And I was like, "I like 3 or 4." She's like, "Oh, it's not very many." And I was like, "If I see these, dude, I'm like, fuck. This is not good. This is very, very bad." And I spring into action. You just staring at the picture, being like,
I gotta make sure.
"All right, we're good."
You can see a bit more.
Yeah, I noticed
Bit
it
of
because
thigh
I
there.
I turned my head and there was just huge sigh just right, and I was like, all right, whatever. But no, yeah, you've been here a while.
Yeah. It was weird.
Yeah.
Dude, we started talking about that shit, and my brain just like I have to like put a decent amount of effort into thinking back and like remembering like the time and how that time was spent. Like it doesn't, like I started thinking about it and I was like, it doesn't feel like it should be 2023. The COVID shit happened in 2020.
To be very happy for a while.
I did go on for a while, but we've been kind of out of that for like a while too.
COVID was like the thing actively present in every conversation for like 2 years.
Yeah, but then that ended in 2021.
And that was 2 years ago.
And now we've had like 2 years and we've been out of it, and it doesn't feel like that. And yet simultaneously it still feels like COVID is like it hasn't fully gone away.
No, it's actually getting worse right now. It's kind of spiking again.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
It's I feel like societally we've just like accepted that it is that like now we have hit the point at like safety wise and not being able to handle like the higher safety precautions. Like we've hit the point of like it is not societally worth it anymore. Like people will like obviously like more people will get sick and more people and like and it will be bad, but like mental health fucking plummeted during that shit. So
yeah, it was bad.
It has just become less like it is not worth the mental health negatives anymore, I think.
Yeah, and also just like societally we are not capable of dealing with that in an effective way. Like people have to go and work.
Just can't.
There's no infrastructure to like for people to sustain not working for any extended amount of time.
Yep. Yes. I responded that weirdly and I didn't mean to. My bad.
It's because you don't have a job.
That actually isn't why. I don't know why. I just went I fell up in my own world for a second and then I was like, yep. Because I was like, genuinely, I don't know what you said. I was like, I know what we're talking about, and I know that I usually agree with you.
Yeah, I was saying that societally we don't have like the capability to sustain someone not working for an extended period of time.
Yeah, it's not good.
Societally we don't, but you do have infrastructure, and that infrastructure is me,
the homies,
and Mac.
Dude, fucking, my mom was telling me that like her like the person who they're renting the house from, that like he was talking like because he like owned a real estate company, that like he sold and now he has a shitload of money.
Okay,
and like she was talking to him about like COVID like relief stuff, and like he's like usually apparently like not like he's further right than you'd want him to be, which is any far right at all.
But also tracks for him being like a landlord guy.
But yeah, he's a landlord. But mom was like talking to him, and apparently he was like he hit like all the notes like nearly on accident, like in the conversation where he was just like, yeah, like when during COVID, we got like they gave me $75,000. I didn't need that. Like my banker told me to sign it. I told him no. Or like I told him I didn't need it. And like by the time we got out, people were still struggling. People who were struggling before were still struggling then. And my mom was like, yeah, yes. And then he was just like, people should just work harder though. And it was funny.
Dude, something that I've noticed, something that's just like I can't fucking comprehend it, is like I will be like talking to people at work usually, and like if there have been a couple times where like political shit has come up.
Yeah, happens.
Or like some just like anything to do with like living wages and like worker rights and shit.
Yeah.
And everybody is like on the same page, like at least in the regard of like shit sucks. Higher ups are like super greedy and take way more than they need and fuck over the people below, and working conditions are not where they should be. And even at a job like where I'm at, where like in terms of I think that where I work hits like kind of the minimums of what you should have for a job. They provide you with some benefits. You get 3 weeks of paid time off, and they're pretty lenient on like giving you breaks throughout the day, and they have like good options for schedules. Honestly, a lot better schedule wise than like most places here.
And the pay's not bad.
And the pay's not bad.
Especially relative to like other jobs, it's very good.
Yeah, it's
Like,
actually like
based on like entry level and the effort it takes to like do shit. It's pretty all right.
yeah. And it's still not like great.
Yeah, it is in like it is the minimum.
They are hitting the minimums, and in some cases going a little bit above that, I think.
Yeah, but like
especially relatively speaking.
it's the minimums, and relatively it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And it's just like everybody's on the same page, but then like everybody I work with is still like super right leaning.
It's insane. I don't get it.
I don't fucking understand it. Everybody
don't
understands, but as soon as you go, yeah, and capitalism is the problem, they go, whoa!
Yeah, no, it's you talk about
Hey!
it. You talk about it, and then you go and then you just go blue, red, and then everybody gets mad and starts disagreeing with you on things that you were all on the same page on 30 seconds ago.
Like I cannot comprehend it. How like
Don't understand.
we can be in agreement on like everything. Like fucking AJ quit over shit at the job being like unfair, and like him trying to like move positions or like get better paid for the amount of work that he's putting in.
Mm-hmm.
And him just getting like corporate responses from people who are higher than him, and him being fed up with that.
Yeah,
That's why he left the job. But then I was talking to him, and he was also like, I think that if Donald Trump just kept his mouth shut, it would have been great. And he would have been like all-timer president. And I was just like,
all right, bro.
it's like, okay, all right, whatever.
This is the politics episode.
We're
gonna get no views, so the title's gonna be part of the day that gets political.
It's not just political though. This is just like, well, no, I was gonna say it's like just a serious episode, but all the serious shit has been like political discourse.
Yeah. And then when we're not serious, it's me going, okay, so straight and man, and then just having no idea what that is.
Dude, I can't fucking I don't understand though. I don't get it.
I know.
And then it's like working conditions are bad, but it's the fault of people like migrating from other countries somehow. And then someone will be like, "Oh yeah, well, you know, these companies, it's like, would you hire this like white guy who is expecting this much pay, or would you hire the migrant who will work for like half of that and work twice as hard? The white guy should step up his game."
Yeah. It's like,
step up your game, accept less. And all, like, I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. I don't understand. Because if I even were to so much as like mention the idea that maybe capitalism isn't like all that it's cracked up to be, they're gonna go, actually,
dude, like it's the thing that comes up. So I'm pulling this into my field for a minute. And I'm
that's
very
fine.
sorry.
That's fine.
But like, so in sports,
yeah,
right? They like they have like there being a union is a big thing. There's like the players union in like I know football and basketball. That's what I know, so that's what I'm gonna talk about.
Yep.
Where like they're like, hey, yeah, we just want like more pay, right? We want better pay. We want better like future shit. And then they like go like in the past they've gone on strikes.
Yep.
Right, where they just won't play, and people are like, why are they asking for so much? Where like they already make millions, and it's like, for a moment. For a second, I want you to think about that they're like the fact that there are people that are higher up than them who are making more money doing less things. Think for a moment, for just a second, that there is a billionaire, like not even just like a normal billionaire, a billionaire
Yep.
who owns the team. He owns it. And if the players don't make that money, then they make that money. Think, you idiot. And it's so frustrating. I get very mad because just fucking think for a goddamn second that like they get the money anyways. They get the money anyways.
Yeah, and then like it's that to me is like the same thing as like the writer's strike that's going on, and like the actors joining in. It's like obviously there are some people at the very top of that who make like a shit ton of money, who like millionaires. But then the people above that are making way more. And also, all of like the writers and shit make fucking pennies to the fucking hundreds of dollars that the people above them are making.
It's insane.
People getting like fucking residual checks of like literally pennies.
It's insane.
Like that's a thing. Like someone posted a picture of a check that they got that was like literally a couple of pennies that they got for residuals.
It's crazy. And then like fucking like people in the NFL show up, sign load like small deals because they're not the best player in the world. They sign like a couple $100,000 deals, but in the NFL, contracts aren't guaranteed. If that guy gets hurt, he is cut and no one gives a shit about him ever again. And that's it. And that guy got injured to the point where he couldn't do his job anymore, and then he got fired and everybody moved on. And now that guy has to deal with it, with being injured and having no job anymore for the rest of his life.
Jesus.
When we could simply help him out. If just agree that guy shouldn't be fucked for the rest of time. And we're good.
Yeah. Like with the writer's strike, the people like, why should the people who make all of the media that we consume not get a share of that?
Insane.
They should be getting more of that than the people who own it, than the people who like run it. And then you've got like all these fucking streaming services and shit, all these executives who are just like deciding that it would be cheaper to just like cut a shit ton of shows off the platform completely. Let's just get rid of a bunch of these animated shows. People don't... Who cares? Fuck preservation. Fuck, like, having that shit. You know, that writer who worked on something, that animator who worked on that show who was gonna show all of their work to their kids one day. They can't do that. Fuck them.
It's crazy. And then, like, you see the shit that, like, Disney did, where it was, like, they signed deals where they have to pay people more than minimum wage if the series goes longer than 3 seasons. So they retitled the show every 3 seasons, so they don't have to change their wages at all.
I didn't see that,
but
that doesn't surprise me.
Like, A Sweet Life with Zach and Cody was renamed 3 seasons in to just, like, Life on Deck. Zach, like, something. Sweet Life on Deck, Zach and Cody, something like that. And they were like, run 3 more for us. And they just do that.
Oh my God. That's so not surprising. That's so not surprising and also simultaneously so comically evil that I can't fathom it.
Evil. Like, there's no other, it is evil.
Like this, like there was something that I saw that was like it was like a list of demands that the writers, like the guys proposing the shit for the writer's strike had, and they were just a bunch of like very reasonable demands. I don't remember the exact ones. If I had my phone with me, I'd check, but yeah. I'm wearing girl clothes and it doesn't have pockets. This has a pocket, but
yeah, you're lucky because I was just gonna put my hand in the pocket.
I knew you were. That's why I put mine there first.
You want to take my fucking phone? You can just look it up, like on Twitter or something. You want to look it up on
Twitter? It got spread around a while ago. Yeah. It was just a list of like very reasonable like demands though, and all of them were just like no, can't do that. Nope.
Like it's like it's actual evil.
Like if what's happening right now were some shit that was like written into a TV show, you'd go, man, this is fucking terrible. This is like
bad plot. It makes
nobody
no
would
sense.
ever go this far to fuck someone over. And then you see some like fucking Disney CEO or some shit going on and saying something like, "Oh yeah, we're just, this writer's strike, we're just trying to wait him out because like eventually these guys are going to like start losing their homes and not being able to support their families. And when that happens, they're going to come back to us.
They'll have to come back.
They'll have to come back to us. And then whenever that happens, the strike will end and we don't got to cave to their demands."
Like, I've been thinking about this a lot recently because I've watched a couple things in media that are like about like rebellions. Like I watched like Hunger Games and another thing that I can't remember. And Star Wars. Because Star Wars is also about that.
Yep.
Where they're both in like dystopias. You
Yep.
know? I believe that we live in a dystopia. We live in a smart dystopia. Because it is not smart to just kill everybody on sight. But if they can just keep me from ever doing anything, then they win. You know?
Yes.
So we live in a dystopia, and
Yes,
I want
we do.
people to fucking... Oh, my God. But when I tell them I think they should fucking kill themselves, I'm the bad guy. All of a sudden, I'm the villain. I just want kids who play Hypixel to kill themselves. That's all I want. And I'm the bad guy.
What was that kid who plays Hypixel the bad guy? Why should they have to kill themselves? Because they killed you in the pit? No. You are the bad guy for that, Jack. If you tell a high-level executive to kill themselves, then you're morally justified. If you tell the guy who
that kid, his dad's a high-level exec. So if
the kid shouldn't die though.
So if the kid kills himself, dad's like, "Damn, my kid died."
He's probably gonna go, "Fuck yeah, my expenses every year are cheaper now." I bet you there's at least one motherfucker who's had that happen to them, who's at the top, who went, "Well, at least I'm saving a little money."
He just pulled up, step back,
swish,
bang.
No more child support. Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go. And then fucking people like Elon Musk are like in charge of shit. Like literally shit coming out where there's like systems in place at like PayPal where it's like we do everything in our power to make sure that none of Elon Musk's decisions ever get finalized. That's a real thing. They also had that at SpaceX. And then they don't have it at Twitter, and now it's X.
Also, everything he does is X now. You see all that shit? Got SpaceX. You had a SpaceX shirt that you used to wear.
I did.
It's crazy.
I still wear it sometimes because it's comfortable.
It's a shirt.
It's a good shirt. It's also, if you ignore the SpaceX part, the design on it actually looks kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, I wear a shirt occasionally because I need a clean shirt that says Indianapolis Indians. And then it's a picture of a Native American guy. Like it's like insane. Like because like the Cleveland baseball team is the Cleveland Guardians now because they were the Cleveland Indians and we were like, that's a problem.
Yeah,
but we're still the Indianapolis Indians.
Why has that not changed?
I don't know.
Probably because they don't have to.
You know about the Washington, the football, like the NFL team in Washington, their whole thing?
No.
So they were the Washington Redskins. They're
They're
no longer the Washington Redskins.
that's good.
But also the owner of that team is like, we're talking top tier evil.
Okay.
In like every way. He like just sold the team this year. People have been calling for him to sell the team for like a decade. Because also they fucking suck. Like they are shit, have been shit for a very long time, and also the owner's very, very bad at being a human. But so they went from the Redskins, and then for 2 years they were the Washington football team. It's actually what they were called. That was the name of the team. The logo was WFT.
That's so fucking funny.
And the thing is, that's what we all thought. And then 2 years later, we were like, we actually kind of gotten used to it. It's not that bad. Like it's like oh, it's kind of funny that that's the team name, but we're past it.
It's whatever. It's the
what they're
Washington
called.
team.
And they went, yeah, now we'll call them the Washington Commanders, and we're like, that's a Tech Mobile team name, bro. That's an auto-generated team name. Like,
Pro rolled up to Chat GPT.
yeah,
What should I name my Washington football team?
they were like, it was really funny. So they were like, our team name is the Washington Commanders, and then LeBron was like, that's a goofy ass name. That's so basic. And then like, your son is named LeBron James Jr.
That's really funny.
And like the social media manager of the Washington account like said that to LeBron.
That
Which
is
so funny.
That is really funny. That's
so
that's a
fucking funny.
banger. Stupid ass team name, but
Stupid ass team name, and they might change it again. Like apparently because the big guy like Dan Snyder, who was the guy who owned it, not Schneider, Snyder.
Yeah, dude, you said that. And I was like, what?
I do genuinely
For like a second, I was like,
there were like 5 years where I didn't know, where I did not put in enough effort to figure out the
I
difference.
just thought that fucking Dan Foot Sniffer Schneider was the fucking owner of the Washington football
Because
team.
the first thing I heard about the guy was that he was an asshole, and I was like, oh, so he's okay.
Oh
That's
yeah,
that
so
guy.
it tracks.
I was like, okay, so Dan Schneider is a fucker. That guy sucks. We move on. But I thought it was the same guy for a while until like one day I like saw Schneider and then Snyder and was like, that's different.
Those aren't the same name.
Those are two different words that I'm reading. But yeah, so now that Dan Snyder has sold the team, they're like, we might change it again. Commanders kind of sucks.
Yeah.
It does. It's really bad. Also, teams don't change names like that.
Yeah, it doesn't. That's not a normal thing. The Colts has been the Colts for as long as I've been alive.
The Colts have always been the Colts.
Yeah.
But when we were in Baltimore, we were the Baltimore Colts.
Oh.
Do you know about that story, the Colts story at all?
No.
I want to tell you to you real quick, and then we're like an hour 20 into the pod. We're done.
Yep.
So the Colts, so that we were in Baltimore, didn't want to be in Baltimore anymore.
Okay.
Owner wanted to move for like money shit, I guess.
Of course. That's always what it comes back to, but it's not capitalism's fault.
No, it's surely not. Surely. But so he probably a money thing, I don't remember though. And like they packed up everything and moved to Indianapolis in the middle of the night. Like sun went down, they got to work. Sun came up, they were in Indy.
That's fucking.
Because there was like everybody in Baltimore, like they didn't want the Colts to move. And then when the Baltimore Ravens became a thing, which they still are, for like the first 15 years of their existence, they all like proudly hated the Colts. Baltimore hated the Colts.
That makes sense.
Like, those motherfuckers left us.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Left us here. And then it was really funny. The Ravens won the Super Bowl in 2012, and they beat the Colts to get there. Like they beat us in the playoffs.
Damn.
And then I remember that game ending. Like the Colts weren't gonna win. Like we knew we weren't gonna win.
Yep.
We were still a young team then. And I remember that game ending, and my mom being like, "And that feels like it's it." I'm like, "We're good now. Like you beat us, we're fine.
Yep.
Got your dub. We don't hate you guys." It's like they're like we were just chill with Baltimore and they hated us and we were like, that's funny. Because we actually no, they won a Super Bowl quicker than we did.
That's funny.
Yeah. All right. Pod of the Dead gets political.
I am not titling it that.
What else are we titling it? What else did we talk about?
Shaolin Shuffle. It'd be really funny if I just went, guys, we played Shaolin Shuffle, and that's like the thumbnail and shit.
And then I cut around all the political stuff, and it's just us talking about Shaolin Shuffle for like 30 seconds. That's the whole pod.
But you still leave the runtime an hour 20.
Yeah. The rest of it's just black screen.
It's all black screen, and the Shaolin Shuffle bit is like still in the spot in the episode where we would have talked about it.
I don't ripple delete. I just delete.
Yeah.
So it's the cold open. What's up, Potters? Black screen for 45 minutes. She's showering on me till I shuffle. Black screen right now. and we back. As we say.
And we're back. Which is stolen from Face Jam.
And we're back?
Yeah. And we're back.
Is that
I started
that's where you stole that from?
Yeah, that's where I stole that from.
I stole it from a whole other thing.
Where'd you steal it from? Well, I thought you stole it from me because I started saying it on the podcast because of Face Jam, and then I thought it became a thing because of that.
No.
Where did you get it from?
Give me a second.
I got it from Face Jam because they would do like they would like do some fucking
Yeah, I say it differently though, and you know it. And we back. That's what he says. That's his intro. That's why you go, and we're back. And I go, and we back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's why I say it like that.
Yeah, because with the Face Jam bit, they'll do that. They'll just be going on like some dumb tangent or saying some dumb shit, and then go, and cut that, and then they leave it in, and then go, and we're back.
That's such a good
We're
bit.
back. It's so good.
We'll cut it if it's bad.
Very occasionally, they will actually cut it and then use the "we're back" as the actual like transition, and it's so funny because they'll just be talking and then just out of nowhere go, and we're back, and then move on. And then it's so funny.
And then you're like, fuck.
What did I
I
miss?
missed something cool.
What did I miss out on?
It's really funny, like because they do the same shit on the Yard, right?
Yep.
In like a different way, because like I think they do it way. It's less like that and more just they're talking, and then because they have 3 different camera shots. They'll like focus on a camera shot of one of them, and then they'll just entirely cut. But like you can feel it, you know. Nothing is like said that indicates that they've cut, but you can feel it.
Yep.
And I'm just like, damn, we missed something cool. And it's really funny being on a podcast where we occasionally talk about things that we know that we can't talk about and having to cut it. And it's really funny being on both sides.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
It's
and
so
then
good.
Or like when you're making like a video and you like censor something, you just add like the sound effect over it, and then everybody's sat there wondering, and you're just like,
and you know,
I know
exactly what happened.
know what was said.
You and everybody else who was there when it was said know what was said.
Nobody else. And it's always great when you see someone being like, "What did they say? What did they say?" But then also when it happens, I'm the I'm like, "Oh, what did they say?"
I'm like, man, I wonder. I want to know. I wonder. Like, dude, the fucking like the Yard does it all the time. Where there's like, okay, so there's a streamer guy at a party, and they're like, who is it? And they're like, I can't say. And they're like, oh, we'll bleep it. I'm like, fuck. Fuck. I wanted to know.
Yeah, that. It makes sense because they have to, but I want to know who
like,
they're shitting
so like
on.
FaZe Tico or some shit. Like I want to know like the shit.
Oh yeah, and dude, fucking, it made me think about the fact that everybody's just beating the shit out of XQC right now, and it's so funny.
He's getting diced so
He's
hard.
getting diced, and he deserves every bit of it.
Oh yeah, no, that's what sucks. Is that like I don't like XQC, but he's like in the space, and he seems chill when he's there. You know.
Except, no, he sucks. XQC sucks.
Yeah, no, it seems like he sucks. Yeah.
XQC just sucks. He had the fucking DM with Ethan Klein where he was just like, "I got my whole house on my wrist."
Shut the fuck up.
I also said it wrong, but whatever.
Yeah.
And then I saw a whole bunch of people being like, "Oh yeah, dude, XQC fucked up Ethan in that interaction. He fucking got him." Being like, "Man, I can't believe XQC posted that when he got cooked so hard, when it was him being like,
I make more money than you is crazy."
Yeah, XQC just being like, "Yeah, I make bank. I got your house on my wrist," and then people being like, "That's my guy," and then him on that clip where his fucking maid comes in on stream and he's typing on fucking Notepad, being like, guys, I don't like having my maids on stream. This is really embarrassing.
Yeah,
it's so funny. That's all.
That's
not all. What do you got?
I don't think like getting maids is a problem.
I don't think it is either. I think just the clip itself is funny.
Oh, you know, it's really funny.
I do think there is some level of people going too far in the other direction of like, you know, like some people just have a harder time with that, and if you have the means to like pay someone to do that for you, I
They haven't
like
talked to anybody or anything. They offered the service.
yeah, like if he's like mistreating the maid, then that's a problem. But if it's just like they are doing maid work and XQC is paying for it, that's not bad.
I'm gonna stand up as to personally symbolically say that we are ending the episode soon.
Okay.
I,
Yeah, we gotta go. But yeah, the clip itself is funny though.
Oh, no, it's really
XQC
funny.
just typing in Notepad, being like,
oh, so funny. I didn't actually watch the clip. I just saw him sitting there just being like,
him just
As
looking
the-
mildly
yeah,
uncomfortable.
him just being uncomfortable while the maids are right next to him is really funny.
It's so good.
All right, and this is how I'm gonna cut the episode.
Oh boy.
Right, you're gonna know when it's cut.
Oh no.